So basically, to figure out which function goes with which graph, I just got to plug in the functions and graph it. So I'm going to do the first one, which is g of x. And so I hit my y equals, turn my calculator on. I'm going to go to y equals. I'm going to clean all that out. Hit clear. I'm going to say 4 raised to the x. Notice that my y values go from like negative. They're counting by 4, right? So I think I'm going to hit window. My x looks like it goes from negative 6 to positive 6. So I'm going to put in here negative 6 to positive 6. You guys doing that on your calculators? Some of you are. I want all of you to do that. And then for my y minimum, I want to go from negative 20 to positive 20. Now I'm doing this because it's going to look just like I see on the paper. How do I know what this is? Well, this is like the y max up here. Way down here, this is like negative 20. This is like the y minimum. Over here, this would be 6, right? So that's like the x max. And over here would be like the x minimum, which is negative 6. So I'm just really just matching the graph that they have there. So now that I've got that all set up like that, when I hit enter, or I'm sorry, when I hit graph, now I'll get a graph that looks just like that. Notice that it crosses through at 1. So which one of these crosses through at 1? Looks like graph 3, right? So I think graph 3 is my g of f of x, okay? Does that make sense? In other words, this is g of x, which is equal to 4 raised to the x. Let's do the next one. Same exact thing. Now I'm going to do negative 1/4 x. Now remember, the negative flips it upside down. I don't even have to graph it. I'm pretty sure it's graph 4. But let's see. Go back into my calculator. Hit y equals. Hit clear. Negative sign. Open parentheses. 1 divided by 4. Raised to the x. Hit graph. Pretty sure it's graph 4. Oh, wait, it's not graph 4. Oh, it's actually graph 2, isn't it? Yeah, it's graph 2. So what does this mean? Well, this means that this graph right here is f of x is equal to negative 1/4 raised to the x. Then what's the next one? It's the same thing, but now it's not negative. So maybe that's graph 1, but let's double check. So I'm just going to go in here on my graphing calculator, hit y equals, and I'm going to hit this delete button. That'll delete that negative sign. Hit graph. Yep, that's graph 1 for sure. So this one is going to be k of x is equal to positive 1/4 raised to the x. And then the last one is just going to be the negative 4. So this would be h of x is equal to negative 4 raised to the x. So just to recap, this is graph 3. This is graph 2. This is graph 1. And this is graph 4. Does that make sense? Let me zoom out so you can write that down. Make sure that you have them all labeled correctly.